Yes, it's been a week since I did a Raw review, because last week I didn't do one. But I'm going to be doing one this week. So, I'm going to tell you guys this. WWE, sometimes I agree that there are things that they do that I really don't like. And also, I remain loyal. Despite the things that I hate about WWE, I stick by it. But let's get to the review. Thought I'd just let you guys know that, because for God's sake, this wrestling community has just gone completely out of control, especially over some comments, which I'm not going to be making any videos on. But anyway, let's start off the show. The show started off with Paige making a shock appearance, and she appeared alongside with the Kabuki Warriors, and then the Kabukis turn on Paige with Asuka spitting green mist in her face. So they have no more use for Paige, and personally, I gotta say good. I'm gonna say good. They don't need Paige. They don't need Paige, nor does Paige need them. Considering that Asuka and Kyrie are now doing possibly the one thing that I'm enjoying, and that is speaking their own language, letting them be themselves. They never needed Paige. They may have needed her at the very beginning, but they don't need her now, especially that they're heels. Paige will never be a heel again. She will never portray herself as a bad guy on WWE TV. People just love her. People love her so much that they won't hate her. So this was the right decision to have her get booted out of the Kabuki Warriors, or fired as the manager for the Kabukis. So then after that whole situation went down with Paige, who had a cloth, wanting to get all that stuff off her face. Then it was all led to Becky Lynch versus Kairi Sane, and Becky Lynch won this match. Now I'm not a fan of them just having Becky straight up win. I would have much preferred if they just had Asuka just come in and spit more green mist in Becky's face to cause a DQ. I don't like that they just have Kairi Sane straight up tap out, because that makes Kairi look weak, and I don't want Kairi to look weak. I want the Kabuki champions, yes, that's what I'm going to be calling them, the Kabuki champions, to actually look like a legit threat. Next we had Buddy Murphy. He's getting more TV time again. He takes on R-Truth, and he defeats R-Truth. Wow. He beats a 20-time 24/7 champion, and I'm hearing people I've been hearing a lot of people get excited over the fact that Buddy Murphy has won 2 matches in a row and he's undefeated on Raw. Really? He beats Cedric Alexander and R-Truth. It's not the same the way it was on SmackDown. I think you people are forgetting when Buddy Murphy was on SmackDown, he was versing Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan. Buddy Murphy defeating a 20-time 24/7 champion is nothing compared to when Buddy Murphy beat Daniel Bryan. This company has no idea what to do with Buddy Murphy. They don't. They literally do not know what to do. And more importantly, what made this whole situation worse is that Sunil Singh was running away from the 24/7 Conda line. All the people that were running after the 24/7 title. Please, for the love of God, keep Buddy Murphy away from the 24/7 title. I love the 24/7 title. I think it's very entertaining. But the title has lost so much momentum. Do I know why I think the 24/7 title's lost a lot of momentum? It's because they continue to give it to R-Truth. R-Truth has won this title 20 times. And the title is not even a year old. The title is not a year old, and R-Truth has won it 20 times. I still love the 24/7 title, but I've been saying for months that I've been wanting someone else to have a turn with that title. The title would still be prestigious if WWE, gave someone like a Sunil Singh like a week or so to have a run with the title. Give EC3 a run with the belt. Hell, they even had Maria Kanellis have a run with that title while she was pregnant. I wish they'd give a lot of people a chance with that title. But they always gave it to R-Truth. And also, we haven't seen a lot of Drake Maverick either. But all I'm saying is that Buddy Murphy defeating a 20-time 24/7 champion, who cares? Who cares? Who freaking cares? I literally don't care. I don't want Buddy Murphy anywhere near the 24/7 championship. And also, why the hell is Buddy Murphy a heel? When did he turn heel? Can someone explain to me when he turned heel? As far as I remember, he turned babyface when he was on SmackDown. He turned babyface during that whole Daniel Bryan, Eric Rowan story, and now all of a sudden he's a heel? How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? How is he a heel? He never turned. He never did anything to turn heel. Oh, God. This is why these are one of the things I don't like about WWE. They just turn people without explaining it. They don't give a reason why this person's now a heel. They don't explain the turns. The fans saw Buddy Murphy transition into a face during the whole Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, Eric Rowan storyline. Fans were behind Buddy Murphy when he was on SmackDown wrestling Daniel Bryan. And now people don't give a shit about him because now he's magically a heel. Because people don't care. It's because they're like, why is he a heel? We all remember him as a face. But now he's a heel. Great. He had his run as a heel. On 205. Buddy Murphy's ring style is more of a babyface. Turn this man back babyface. Anyway, moving on. We have Ricochet versus Drew McIntyre. This match ends by disqualification where Randy Orton comes out of nowhere and delivers an RKO. And they're in St. Louis, Missouri, Randy's hometown. So crowd go wild for Randy Orton. And also, can you please turn Randy Orton babyface now, please? In my personal opinion, his heel run is getting very, very stale. To me, his heel run is getting pretty stale now. He's not really, he's just not at that level anymore. He's just not that type of person. He's not really at that stage anymore as a heel. Fans just freaking love Randy Orton. I think it's time to turn him face. In my humble opinion. Then we get the Viking Raiders taking on more freaking jobbers. I mean, literally, this is a joke. Why is your tag team champions wrestling jobbers when they should be wrestling people like, Hawkins and Ryder, or the OC, or even, maybe the AOP? You've got teams. You've got teams you can use. Why jobbers? And also, aren't the Viking Raiders supposed to be fan favorites? I don't get it, man. I literally do not get it. Anyway, next we had Andrade versus Sin Cara. Andrade wins this one again. He wins for a second time. He cheats by putting his legs on the ropes. And Sin Cara had some Mexican lady with him as well, and she attacked Zelina Vega, and not even that was enough for Sin Cara to get the win over Andrade. Next we had Charlotte and Natalya randomly teaming up to take on the Iconics. And new brand, same thing. New brand, same old thing for the Iconics. Jobbing. Still doing their same old garbage. They tour Australia, they tour Australia, and they come back and they're back to their position. Just a change. They've just made a change of scenery, but they're still doing the same thing. Good job, WWE. Good job, you idiots. The Iconics are so talented. These two ladies are so damn talented, and how freaking dare you? How freaking dare you make them change? How dare you change them from Raw to SmackDown to Raw, only to have them to do the exact same shit? These two girls are so talented that they deserve better. And yes, this whole Natalya-Charlotte thing, I think this is just leading up to Charlotte turning heel, because I remember hearing reports going around saying that they're going to switch Charlotte face and Natalya heel, so I think this is just going to be leading to that. But really, the Iconics? These girls should be winning matches. You treat these girls like jobbers. You treat them like jobbers. You've been treating them like this ever since their debut. Ever since they debuted, you've been treating them like trash. Even during their tag team title reign, you treated them as trash. I am downright sick of it. I'm downright sick of it. Trash. Natalya sharpshooters Billie Kay to force Billie Kay to tap out. Next we had Seth Rollins take on Eric Rowan in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And Eric Rowan loses because Seth Rollins gets a forklift on top of him and crushes him. And I think that's good storytelling there, because isn't that what Harper and Rowan did to Roman Reigns, that they pushed a forklift on him? I think when he was on SmackDown. So my personal opinion, I think that's actually good storytelling. Having the one thing that Rowan used on Roman backfires on him. So I will give WWE props for that. So then we had AJ Styles versus Humberto Carrillo, and AJ Styles defeats Humberto Carrillo. Really didn't. I know there are people out there that really like this Humberto guy, but I really don't know how I personally feel about him. He's all right. I don't hate him. I don't think he's terrible. I don't think he's terrible and all, but I just don't think the crowd really care. The crowd just really do not care about this kid. Sure, he's talented. He's got all the makings to be a future star. He's got future. He's the future of this company. No doubt about it, Humberto. But people just do not care about this kid. People just do not care about him. I really am sorry, but that just seems to be the case. People just don't care about him. He gets no reaction when he comes out. And yes, yes, putting him in the ring with Seth Rollins and AJ Styles is good exposure for him. Yes, it is good exposure for him, and it does help him a lot. It does help him. I'm not saying what they're doing with him is wrong. What they're doing with him is actually good. The OC beat down on Humberto, and then the Street Profits came to make the save. And the main event was Lana and Rusev's King's Court segment. Yes, Monday Night Raw closes with Lana. Lana in the main event on Monday Night Raw. I still don't think this storyline is any worse than the one with Ziggler, Lana, Rusev, and Summer Rae. I don't think this storyline has hit that level of terrible. But damn, this storyline is terrible. I hate love triangle angles. It was good back. They did a good one all the way back. The last time I ever remember them doing a good love triangle angle was the one with AJ Lee with CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. That one I enjoyed. That one I personally enjoyed because that was actually good. But these storylines, I just can't stand them. But yeah, Lana accuses Rusev for cheating on her. So I beg the question, so if Rusev did cheat, which I know Rusev said he didn't do it, but it's clearly obvious that they're going to be it's clearly obvious that there's going to be someone who is going to stand on Rusev's side. I think it's clear that there's going to be another woman involved in this storyline. So, Lana said that Rusev cheated on him. That's why she cheated on him for Bobby Lashley. And Bobby Lashley was the one that told her that Rusev cheated on him. Cheated on her, sorry. And there's only one person that comes to my mind on who I think could be the one that Rusev cheated on. And who do I think that could be? It's who I predicted. It's who I predicted a couple of weeks ago when I spoke about it. Maria Kanellis. I would not be shocked if it's Maria. Because remember, Maria brought him out. That's how he returned. Maria brought him out to kick Mike Kanellis' ass. Maria was the one that brought him out. So, to me, the piece of the puzzle kind of works right there. Maria was the one that brought him out to beat up Mike Kanellis. And yes, but a couple of weeks ago, Maria said Rusev wasn't the husband of the kid. Yes, I know. She said that. But to me, it just makes sense for it to be Maria. Who else could it be? Who else would Rusev cheat on? Rusev wouldn't cheat for Nia Jax. Wouldn't cheat on Lana for Nia Jax. Wouldn't cheat on Lana for Liv Morgan. Even though Liv Morgan's hot, but I don't think so. Wouldn't cheat on her for Dana Brooke. Wouldn't cheat on her for Lacey Evans. Wouldn't cheat on her for Billie Kay or Peyton Royce. Wouldn't cheat on her for Charlotte or Natalya. To me, it makes sense for it to be Maria. But I could be wrong. But my personal opinion, I think it's Maria. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And this all led to Bobby Lashley coming out. And Rusev and Bobby Lashley had a brawl. Lana grabbed a kendo stick. And then Bobby Lashley punched Rusev right in his Rusevs, and then Lashley kicked Rusev again right in his Rusevs, and then Lana and Bobby Lashley make out while Rusev is holding his Rusevs. So that is all I've got for you guys in this review, guys. Honestly, I really didn't like Raw this week. There were a couple of good matches, but honestly, I really didn't like Raw this week. I think it needs to really start giving a lot of their new stars a chance. And yes, I know some people are going to say, well, they are with Humberto, with Buddy Murphy. Yeah, that's only a few. That's only a few of their young stars they're really, giving their opportunities to. Like, I want to see Billy Kay and Peyton Royce finally step up. I want WWE to let Billy and Peyton actually, do something for once. And not just them. I want WWE to utilize other talents like EC3. I just feel like WWE just needs to do something. They've got so much talent right now, and there's reports going around that they could be releasing some of those talents very soon. I just hope Billy and Peyton are not on that list. But anyway, guys, that is all I've got for you guys. Hit that thumbs up if you guys did enjoy this review. Comment your opinions down below on the review, and I'll definitely see you all. And the next time you guys will see me is when I'll be doing my live streams, where I'll be doing my universe mode, and then I'll also do more showcase mode. Anyway, see you guys then.